I'm Don Hess, inventor of Particle Accelerated Collision Technology, or PACT. This exciting technology makes up the only particle control devices on the market. Now I'd like to talk about the SecureAire family of products. For building construction and retrofits, the PACT system is placed in an air handler the same way filters are. However, they're placed downstream from the actual filters employed. The APS 2000 is utilized if the area of interest is smaller, or you don't want to place PACT in an air handler. The APS 2000 is self-contained, with the fan, filter, and PACT all built in one package. It can be installed above a specific area, and ductwork can be run to the desired space. It delivers more than 2,000 CFM of air. The APS Freedom gives the best of two worlds. It's small, lightweight, and quiet, yet delivers more than 1,200 CFM of air. The AQM 100 is a low-cost, easy-to-utilize particle monitoring system. It's designed to help you see the incredible performance of the SecureAire products in real time. Don't take our word for it. See for yourself how the SecureAire systems are performing utilizing the AQM 100. And this makes up the SecureAire family. Let's look at a typical office. First, we'll have to make the particles larger so we can see them. Most particles, up to 98% of them, will stay in the room because they're influenced by electromagnetic forces. However, the larger particles, influenced by airflow, will get back to the filter. Some of them will get through the filter and enter the PACT system, where they're brought together and conditioned to go out in the room and collect other particles, gases, and TVOCs, bringing these back to the filter. These will be captured, because it's easier to catch a large particle than a smaller one. This process continues until every room becomes a clean room. Every environment has its dominant transport mechanisms. These transport mechanisms control how particles move from point A to point B. There are two dominant transport mechanisms in an indoor environment. Airflow, that's why we have an HVAC system in your building. And electromagnetic fields. These fields are in the electrical lines in the walls, radiating off of electronic devices, and even coming off of the people in the room. For particles greater than 3 microns in size, airflow is the dominant transport mechanism. But for particles less than a micron in size, 50 times smaller than a human hair, electromagnetic fields is the dominant transport mechanism. Small particles in this environment are less than a micron in size. These particles cause many problems when it comes to allergies, hospital-acquired infections, food contamination, and manufacturing defect control. So the whole idea behind PACT is to take these small particles, smash them together, and make them larger, thereby making airflow the dominant transport mechanism. PACT forces particles together and makes them stick once they are together, and they do not come apart. PACT also makes filters more efficient, because it's easier to catch a larger particle than it is a smaller one. PACT truly is a particle control device, or should I say, the only particle control device on the market. A filter is a passive device. It only can capture what gets to it, and it's only as effective as what does not pass through it. So PACT takes particles and makes them collide. PACT also conditions particles to not come apart once they stick together. They're more neutral in charge and will not stick to objects and surfaces. And like a snowball effect, particles conditioned by PACT go out into the room and collect other particles. TVOCs, gases, and odors, and bring them back to the filter. Without PACT, these particles could stay in the room indefinitely. The result is unsurpassed particle removal performance. How well does PACT work? IBM utilized PACT to significantly reduce particles in their indoor environment. They used PACT because they knew it would reduce contaminants in their occupied space, and also help them earn LEED certification points. As can be seen, all contaminant criteria levels were exceeded utilizing PACT. Particle levels alone dropped by more than 6 times the maximum allowable concentration levels. It should be mentioned that all samples and measurements were taken by Berkeley Analytical. Utilizing PACT, all of these benefits can be experienced. Why? Because SecureAire makes the only particle control devices on the market. If you control the behavior of particles, these results will automatically occur. I thought I'd show some of the major installs utilizing PACT. Liberty Memorial, a museum in Kansas City, utilized PACT. PACT was used to keep the museum relics and airplanes clean. Lake Tahoe Surgical Center for Orthopedic Medicine utilized PACT to eliminate hospital-acquired infections. California Central Plant, PACT was installed in the air handler, supplying the control room which houses the operating engineers. They run the plant 24 hours a day. The building met LEED Gold certification. Federal Bolin Building employs PACT in all their air handlers. The San Joaquin County Administration Building. They won the 2008 Design Excellence Award and the 2009 Project of the Year Award from the National American Public Works Association because of SecureAire and PACT. This was one of 850 buildings considered. I think these other projects are worth mentioning, or should I say, they speak for themselves. Well, there you have it. For more information, go to www.secureaire.com.